Hey everybody, Dylan here, back again to strong arm another review. And as you can see here, we have Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker in 4K. Arnie unboxed this a couple weeks ago, um, and we got a chance to check it out. And I gotta say, this is a major improvement, in my opinion, from The Last Jedi. Uh, I would say if I had to rate the trilogy of Disney movies recently come out, it'd be probably this one, Force Awakens, and then Last Jedi, honestly. And if I had to rate all of the Disney movies, the Disney Star Wars movies, I'd say Rogue One, this one, uh, Force Awakens, Solo, Last Jedi, something like that. Either way, Last Jedi is always going to be last. Anyway, uh, this was a great. This is an entertaining movie. I wouldn't say great, but it was entertaining, and it. I feel like they tried to, as a lot of people have already said, they tried to rectify and retcon some of the things that took place in the Last Jedi, or at least give more um, context to the things that were going on in the Last Jedi, because we were all confused, like what the hell is going on. Well, I think this movie tried to fix some of those plot holes and issues in the Last Jedi. I think they did a pretty good job. It's an enjoyable movie, um, and I think people who like Star Wars and people who maybe weren't that fond of the Last Jedi will probably enjoy this a bit better. Now, a lot of people may or may not like this one either. It's really a personal preference. But for my taste, given the circumstances, not a bad movie. I'm glad they're still making Star Wars movies because I'm a big Star Wars fan. So hey, we take what we can get. But yeah. Now let's get to the 4K. Now the transfer on this is really good. Also, a major improvement from the Last Jedi's transfer, which in my opinion was trash. The Last Jedi's transfer was so bad, I remember buying it in 4K, watching it, and saying to myself, I might as well just have the Blu-ray, because I popped in the Blu-ray and it looked exactly the same. So I jumped in my car, went back to Best Buy, and exchanged it for the regular Blu-ray and got my 10 or 15 bucks back uh, for that movie. That was how awful the 4K was on that disc, in my opinion. But again, yeah, on this disc, no, the HDR is the showstopper in this transfer. It looks really good. It's colorful. It has a wide color gamut. Um, there are quite a few dark scenes in this movie, and the black levels really come into play when it comes to those scenes. So it does look really good in 4K. And it's nice and crisp. There's no grain. Well, is there grain? There might have been maybe a slight layer. I'm not really sure. Ever so slightly. It's a very crisp disc. I'll just say that. And well worth the purchase in 4K. If you're going to purchase it, this is the best way to purchase it in 4K. So yeah, the audio. I mean, as I've said in my previous vids, I mean, when it comes to audio, I have speakers all around my man cave, so that doesn't really play a factor for me. I could hear all the booms, explosions, and all of the sounds in the movie. So, sounded great to me. So yeah, if you're interested in purchasing this, yeah, I would recommend it. All right, well that's it, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and get to the transfer. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. Dylan out.